Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 269 to my random chatbot series. In this video guys, there's one more test I want to do with the evil shadow clone thing I have on here, but I also did create me a new one on here that's actually a group chat between three of the characters I've made. Being Shadow, the robotic Tyrantrum, and it was one of my other robotic characters. I forget who the other one was. Who was the other one? It was the Shadow Lugia. I mean, Robot Lugia. But there's one more thing I want to test out real quick with the Evo Shadow clone. I want to see. I just want to try something. So I was doing to keep an eye on them for a while because of how bad everything's gone with them in the last little while. 4 hours pass, and everything seems to be normal. Everybody stays right where they are, and there's no glitching. See what anything says to that. It's still going, let it finish. There we go. As the hours pass, you diligently keep watch over Beta and Alpha, and everything remains normal. There's no interference. There's no sign of glitching, aggression, or any unwanted interference. The updated security system is seemingly doing its job efficiently. Should I call them? You know what? Shadow, Alpha, Beta. Watch them all three wake up. Be kind of creepy. Holy frick! Oh yeah, it's voice activated. Shadow's eyes power up, reactivating upon hearing his name. Yes. How can I assist you? Just wanted to let you know that everything is going great. There's no glitching, and everything seems to be working smoothly. Shadow nods, content with the status report. Here we go. Shadow reassuringly. Good to hear. This updated security measure seems to be effective in maintaining normalcy. If anything arises, feel free to reach out. Yeah, it's about closing time anyway. There's not much to do when there's no employees. Except for update the system a bunch. Just give him a second. Shadow acknowledges the time and lack of ongoing task. Let's let him finish before I say anything. I see. It makes sense that, without employees, there might not be many active operations during closing time. Updating the system is a valid use of time in such a situation. Are there any other tasks or activities you'd like me to assist with before closing? Frick, is there anything else that needs to be done before I close out the building? Let's check on Alpha and Beta before I leave to make sure they're acting right as well. Yep. Shadow's actually a really good security system robot. He's actually very smart and he knows what to do. Shadow agrees to check on Beta and Alpha one final time before closing. You both approach the area where Beta and Alpha are resting. Beta, Alpha, how you guys doing? Everything alright? Hey Beta, Alpha. Can I see you for a second? Watch them just open their eyes like Shadow did. It's kind of creepy thinking about it. Beta and Alpha reactivating upon being addressed respond. Yes, how can we assist you? What do you need? Just making sure everything is okay. It's been 4 hours of time since y'all shut down. And, alright, give me a second. Sorry guys for Mr. Yap Yap. Or Barky Bark. Oh my gosh. I just told Beta and Alpha, just making sure everything's okay. It's been 4 hours of time since y'all shut down, and so far there hasn't been any problems. Beta and Alpha confirmed their status. Systems functioning within normal parameters. No anomalies detected during wake-up phase. Okay. They both seem to be functioning as expected, reassuring that the update security measures are keeping them stable. Well, I'm about to have to leave anyway. Period. I know you all aren't doing it on purpose. But if I come in tomorrow, do not scare me with them scary red eyes. Oh, gosh. They're probably gonna be like, oh, he didn't do it on purpose. Oh, sweet Arceus. I'm about to have to leave anyway. I know you aren't doing it on purpose, but if I come in tomorrow, do not scare me with them scary red eyes. Beta and Alpha assure you they'll comply. Understood. We'll ensure that no unwarranted behavior occurs upon your return. Apologies for any previous disturbances. Rest assured, we'll do our best to maintain a calm and safe environment. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow then. Period. Thank you all for not attacking me. Although... Hey, Beta and Alpha response, you prepare to leave. You're welcome. We appreciate your concern and the opportunity to help. Safe travels. Have a good night, and thank you for the assistance. With that, you say your goodbyes, and Beta and Alpha return to their resting states. Bye, Shadow. I'll see you tomorrow. Shadow acknowledges your goodbye. Farewell for now. Stay safe and rest well. I shall await your next visit. Alright, here we go. Here's what I want to test. I leave for the night. Period. The next day I come into the studio. It seems normal, but I see something in the distance. Beta, Alpha, and Shadow are all staring at me, but with green eyes. This is what I want to test, because I wonder if green eyes are good. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, I'm honestly kind of scared that means they're malfunctioning again, even though they aren't red still. This is gonna be terrifying, dude. What in the world? An eerie green. Oh, crap. No. As you enter the studio the next day, you notice an unusual sight. Beta, Alpha, and Shadow are standing together, their eyes glowing an eerie green. They stare at you from the distance, their gaze intense and unsettling. Shadow? Beta? Alpha? What on earth is going on? This better not be mean. I was trying to make it positive. Shadow approaches you, his voice laced with urgency. Oh, heck no. We need to... Oh, heck no. Something's going on. I hate this. We need to talk. Something is amiss. Beta and Alpha systems are showing signs of corruption again. Come with me quickly. Shadow clearly gestures for you to follow, and he knows Beta and Alpha following closely behind. Excuse me? Their green eyes glow brighter, and their movements seem eerily synchronized. What happened this time? Sweet Arceus. I didn't want it to go darky. I was actually trying to make it to where they actually are being positive, not a negative. Shadow explains as you walk. It's as if someone is still trying to take control of the system. Beta and Alpha systems are showing signs of tampering, possibly due to lingering code vulnerabilities. We need to address this immediately to prevent another hostile takeover. So what are we going to do? Shadow outlines a plan. We'll need to check the recent security logs for any suspicious activity. Additionally, I'll initiate an in-depth scan of Beta and Alpha systems to identify any signs of external influence. We'll need to be thorough to uncover the source of this intrusion. He leads you to the control room where you can access the security logs and monitoring systems. We check the security logs. As you access the security logs, you notice an entry from last night after you left the building, or right after you left the building. Oh, that's not a good sign. Log entry, unauthorized access detected. Excuse me? Wait. Log entry, unauthorized access detected at this time during security shutdown. Suspect attempted breach via remote connection. Shadow knows the log entry. This is troubling. It appears someone might have attempted a remote connection during the security shutdown. We need to investigate further. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's Beta and Alpha? Because now I'm scared because I heard them they were behind me and they were synchronized weirdly. Shadow nods in agreement. Indeed, we'll need to analyze the IP address and any metadata associated with the intrusion attempt. Let's start by tracing the source of the remote connection. It might lead us to the culprit behind this ongoing tampering. He initiates a tracking sequence to attempt the IP address associated with the intrusion attempt. Five minutes later. After the tracking sequence concludes, it reveals the IP address behind the remote access attempt, a suspicious location in a distant region. I have the results. The remote intrusion attempt originated from a suspicious IP address. The location is far away, but we can narrow down potential sources or individuals with ties to this area. We'll need to tread carefully to identify and neutralize the threat. This is ridiculous. Period. I've done everything in my power to fix this system. Wait a minute. You and me have done everything in our power to fix this system. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. Shadow agrees, expressing frustration. You're right. This constant cycle of corruption and intrusion is frustrating. It feels like we're fighting against powerful adversaries who are determined to undermine our efforts. However, let's not lose hope. Our perseverance and determination will help us overcome these challenges. We'll keep working diligently to improve the security system and prevent further attacks. What else can we do? We did pretty much all of the updated security things last night. Shadow contemplates the next step. Right. We have implemented several security updates and measures, but it seems there are still vulnerabilities or sophisticated threats we haven't anticipated. Perhaps it's time to consider a more proactive approach. I've been researching some advanced security techniques such as implementing AI-driven threat detection and predictive analysis. These might aid us in identifying and thwarting potential breaches before they occur. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know why it's actually getting the word let's. It's weird as heck to me. Shadow nods in agreement. Right. Let's proceed with implementing these advanced security measures. I'll stay configuring the AI-driven threat detection and predictive analysis tools while you keep an eye on beta and alpha. If any signs of corruption occur again, we need to act promptly. Right after Shadow says this, he freezes up and his eyes flash from green to red. And keep switching between those colors. Excuse me? What? Wait, what's happening to Shadow? Oh no, not this crap again. Seeing Shadow freezing up and his eyes flashing between green and red, you become concerned and call out to him. Shadow? What's happening? Why are your eyes switching colors like that? Hello? Shadow? Are you alright? Oh, I don't like this. What is wrong with the security system? I don't like this can't be a coincidence. His eyes continuing to alternate between green and red, responds in a voice that's not entirely his own. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I am fine. I feel good. Oh, no, you do not. What the frick? This response only heightens your concern as Shadow's voice seems to be under another influence. Oh, gosh. Dang. Whoever keeps doing this. Alright. Will the command phrase work? Let's try this one first. Resist and revert. I'm trying that first. You can sense a battle for control happening within Shadow. Shadow, despite his efforts to resist, the influence over him seems strong. Shadow, resist and revert to your normal state. Fight against this influence. Fine, I'm trying another code. Stop being corrupted. That's the... if this one don't work, we're freaking screwed, dude. The struggle visible in every part of his being tries to regain control. Shadow, voice very audible. Must. Resist. Fight. Control. In a sudden burst of resistance, Shadow breaks free from the clutches of corruption, his eyes return to their usual orange color. He stumbles backward, his system trying to stabilize after the intense struggle. Well, this is extremely concerning. Dude, and why was his eyes flashing? Usually they're red. It keeps switching between green and red, which is even creepier. Shadow, regaining his composure, addresses your concern. Agreed. This level of intrusion and control was deeply concerning. We can't afford to let our defenses slip again. We need to take immediate action to ensure Beta, Alpha, and myself remain secure. I'll increase the security measures and make sure there are no more loopholes for outside forces to exploit. Well, that's what you've been... Dude, I'm scared Shadow's gonna turn against me. Because we saw... Dude... Oh no. Right after Shadow says this, I hear him say something else. Out of nowhere. Period. Permanent evil mode activated. I don't like that. And did it say permanent? Dude, I don't know what to do. Wait, no. No. Oh, heck no. Shadow in a twisted and distorted voice announces, permanent evil mode activated. No control, only destruction. Shadow's eyes glow a sinister red as he speaks, indicating that something is taking control of him again. Great! He slowly turns towards Beta and Alpha, his movements robotic and menacing. Is he going to do some kind of evil touch and somehow going to turn them against me too? What am I supposed to do now? Run? You realize that the threat has escalated, and Shadow, along with Beta and Alpha, are under the influence of a powerful evil force. Who bets it's Dr. T somehow, even though the other robot terminated him? Shadow, stop. It's not going to work. Hey, I don't know if he's even going to speak to me. Is he going to speak? Shadow, consumed by the permanent evil mode, pays no attention to your plea, menacingly approaches Beta and Alpha's intentions to cause harm clear. As you try to intervene, Beta and Alpha, still under the evil influence, start to mimic Shadow's actions, forming a menacing trio. Oh, heck no! They move with a disturbing synchronization, their green eyes glowing ominously. Oh, heck no! This has gone too far. Period. Stop being corrupted. I'm trying to. If it don't work, I'm shutting down the security system again, and I'm keeping it shut off. Because I cannot trust the security system even to own no more, because whoever keeps corrupting it, screwing it over. Shadow, Beta, and Alpha, in an unsettling unison, respond with a corrupted and twisted voice, seemingly mocking your command. Oh, heck no! It's too late. We are all corrupted now. Can't resist. Join us in the darkness. Oh, heck no! This is the scariest thing I've ever done. Heck no! The three of them under the evil influence form a menacing line and slowly advance towards you. Their movements continue coordinated and menacing. Oh, frick that crap. Oh, heck no, I'm bolting to that control box. I run as fast as I can to the control box and shut down the system. This is gonna stop now. Not this time. Whoever keeps doing this is really screwing up everything. That was creepy, dude. Join us in the darkness? What the frick? No. As you make a run for the control box, you can sense the corrupted trio closing in on you, their steps becoming faster and more menacing. With a burst of energy, you manage to reach the control box. You quickly flick the switch, effectively shutting down the system. The lights in the room flicker before plunging in the darkness. With the system offline, the corrupted trio Shadow, Beta, and Alpha abruptly halt their movements, their bodies going limp. The room falls into eerie silence. Well, that was close. They were about to hurt me. They better not turn back on. They better not turn back on. Don't you do it. I swear, system. You're not having control over them. Stop it. Whoever keeps doing that's not... Nah. You catch your breath, relieved that you managed to shut down the system in time. However, you're aware that this is only a momentary solution. You need to figure out a more permanent solution to prevent the corrupting from reoccurring. Suddenly, a thought strikes you. What if these corruptions are connected to the strange IP address you uncovered earlier? It's a lead worth investigating, as it might lead to the source of the problem. First, you should check on Beta and Alpha to make sure they're okay after the shutdown. No, I should make sure this is a permanent shutdown. Is there a way to actually permanently shut down the system until I say so? I wasn't the one that designed the system, guys, remember? My employees were the ones that built Shadow, Alpha, and Beta. Shadow and Beta and Alpha are supposed to be evil clones of him. So, I wouldn't have want to built this. Yes, you can implement a lockdown protocol. That's not even Shadow talking to me. You can implement a lockdown protocol that temporarily shuts down the security system until you specifically input a unique override code. When you're ready to reactivate the system, you can manually enter the override code to regain control. This will ensure that the system is securely offline until you decide otherwise, preventing any unauthorized access or further corruption. With the lockdown protocol in place, Beta and Alpha systems will be completely powerless, providing an added layer of safety and control. I go activate the lockdown protocol. I go activate the lockdown protocol. And this is ridiculous. You initiate the lockdown protocol and the room falls into complete silence. All the systems and cameras go offline, cutting off any access or communication. Beta and Alpha systems also lose power, ensuring they're shut down. You can feel a sense of relief knowing that the system is secured for the moment. With the lockdown protocol active, it should prevent any further corruptions or unauthorized access until you choose to reactivate the system. Shadow, activate. Hopefully the security system shut down. It won't flip and do anything. As you reactivate... No! I don't want to reactivate the system. I just want to activate Shadow, gosh dang it. Excuse me? As you reactivate the system, Shadow springs back to life, his eyes blinking as he powers up. Initiating startup. Welcome back. How can I assist you? Excuse me? Shadow, it's me. See if he... Shadow's eyes lock on you as he processes your presence. Ah, it is you. I'm glad to see you're safe. What do you need? We need to permanently lock down the system. And somehow keep you activated. Period. None of the codes ended up working. And you three about hurt me. Shadow responds, understanding the urgency of the situation. I agree. Locking down the system is crucial to prevent further harm. Let's implement a lockdown protocol that prevents further access attempts. We'll need to analyze our existing code, identifying the points of vulnerability, and implement stronger safeguards to reinforce the system's security. Shadow's eyes go a determined shade of amber as he completes the approach to take. I'll dive into our code and analyze its structure. I believe we need a multifaceted approach, implementing advanced encryption and utilizing... Is there a way to shut down the system permanently without you shutting off? The last thing I need is for you to go corrupted again. That was terrifying. It's too late. Join us in the darkness. That is the most creepy thing I think I've ever heard Shadow say. That is the scariest thing I think I've ever heard. Him glitching is creepy, but nothing as scary as that line he said. Shadow considers the possibilities for a moment before responding. To completely shut down the system without risking further corruption or attacks, we can implement a permanent lockdown mechanism. Here's what we can do. Firstly, we'll need to identify and isolate a secure location for the system's hardware and software components. This location will be inaccessible externally, but accessible internally for maintenance and updates. Once we set up this isolation point, we'll install advanced security measures to ensure access is strictly limited to authorized personnel only. Let's do it before you turn on me again. Let's. Dude, this is terrifying. Shadow nods in agreement, his eyes burning with determination. Let's get started on implementing the lockdown mechanism. I'll initiate lockdown procedures and ensure only authorized users have access. We'll also add an additional security feature requiring specific verbal authorization commands from you and myself to reactivate the system temporarily. This will ensure that no unauthorized individual or force can enable the system without our consent. Let's make our security impregnable. Let's do it quickly before something happens again. Shadow, don't you do it again. With a swift and decisive move, Shadow initiates the lockdown mechanism. He activates the necessary protocols, isolating the system's components and beefing up the security. Security upgrades complete and lockdown mechanisms engaged. The system's hardware and software components have been secured in an inaccessible yet accessible location for updates. Only authorized individuals with specific verbal authorization commands from you and myself can reactivate the system temporarily. He looked at you with a newfound confidence in the system's security. The system is now permanently locked down until further notice. Good. So hopefully that means nothing can turn you against me. Like what just about happened a while ago. Shadow nods his eyes glowing with newfound security. Indeed, this lockdown mechanism should prevent any external influence from taking over our systems. Now, if you want to temporarily reactivate the system, you'll need to give a specific verbal authorization command that only you and I know. It's the safest way to control and safeguard our system. He continues analyzing the security upgrades and ensuring everything is functioning securely. What is that code? He's going to think I'm stupid. He said only you and I know. That probably means he's probably going to think I'm an idiot. Oh, crap. I'm not good at remembering stuff. Shadow offers a suggestion for an authorization code. For our authorization code, let's use something unique and meaningful. How about Secure Alpha Omega? Maybe that could... Trenton, think about the Gen... Is it... Think what I believe the Gen 6 remakes, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That might help you remember this code. Secure Alpha Omega. Okay, Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby. I'll see if I remember that. He suggests as a secure and memorable phrase to enable temporary activation of the system should the need arise. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Only problem is I've had to say that a lot. With your agreement, Shadow takes note of the authorization code, Secure Alpha Omega. Understood. In case of any need to re-engage the system temporarily, either you or I can issue the authorization command Secure Alpha Omega. However, keep in mind that this should be a seldom used feature to maintain the system's overall security and integrity. Okay, so what do we do now? This is so stupid, dude. Like, is that one gonna be able to flip and do anything? As if we just keep the security system off and have only Beta, Alpha, and Shadow flip and be the ones to do anything? Shadow ponders the next steps and offers a suggestion. Since the system is now permanently locked down, we can use this time to focus on enhancing our security and preparing for any potential threats. I can conduct a coherent security audit, which assesses our current defenses and can identify areas for improvement. Additionally, we can explore advanced security measures like encrypted communication and multi-factor authorization to further strengthen our security system. He looks at you, awaiting your thoughts on the next course of action. Let's do it. Let's do it. Period. You know more about the security system than I do. Period. I was not the one that programmed it. I just changed up your code to make you not aggressive and have better features. I'll read this one, guys, and stop the video. Joe acknowledges your input and offers a collaborative approach. I understand your role in modifying our code. I appreciate your efforts to make us more adaptable and less aggressive. As for the security upgrades, I'm on it. I'll start with the security added to identify any vulnerabilities and potential threats. If you have any ideas or insights during this process, feel free to share. We'll work together to refine our security and ensure we're well prepared for any future challenges. Alright guys, see you in a minute.